Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Frontier Indica podcast. Today we'll be talking about something known as the elite overproduction phenomenon, which was first described by a Russian-American scientist, Peter Turchin, basically talking about a situation in which a society produces excess numbers of elite aspirants who have ambitions of entering the ruling class, mostly through different organs of government. This creates a grave problem for any political system because even as the total number of elite positions may remain stagnant or rise marginally, the contenders vying for them tend to increase much more rapidly. This would mean there would be massively more elite aspirants who would lose and would build up resentment against the state and the system. Looking at India, we can take for example the civil services as one such section of our ruling elite. In 2010, 2,69,036 candidates appeared for the civil service exam prelims, competing for 1,043 vacancies. By 2018, the number of candidates appearing for the same exam had risen to 4,93,972, while the number of vacancies they were competing for had fallen to 759. This is just one statistic, which goes to show you just how rapidly competition has grown for very limited elite positions. Similar trends are taking hold of critical areas like law, academia, and the media, all fields which have very high concentrations of elite aspirants. Top law firm salaries in India for freshers only went up from around 10-12 lakhs in 2008 to 15 to 18 lakhs by 2019. While at first glance this may look like a big jump, you have to realize that this doesn't even take into account inflation, which during the worst years of UPA 2 was in double digits. So why have top law firm salaries remained so stagnant? The reason is simple. Between 2008 and 2019, the number of national law universities, which are kind of like the IIT equivalent in law, have more than doubled from 11 to 23. What's more, batch sizes in older NLUs have also massively increased to cater to greater numbers of applicants to these universities. So the number of graduates being turned out by elite law schools may have tripled or so in a decade. But have tier 1 law firm vacancies tripled? Have vacancies in the lower judiciary tripled? Have positions in the chambers of senior counsels in the Supreme Court tripled? I seriously doubt it. What is happening in the country right now is that we have a population which is much more educated and ambitious than any previous generation, but has the worst possible odds of fulfilling said ambitions. Widespread discontent and a burning desire to seek retribution against the system has led to the rapid rise of the far left and the far right, both of which in their hearts essentially want a societal reset. Lawyers turning into social justice warriors, journalists turning into political ideologues, academics turning into campus commissars. All of these are but the symptom of a broader society-wide malaise. The same phenomenon is also leading to the quick growth and proliferation of the as of yet still nascent neo-reactionary and traditionalist sections of the right in India. It will be interesting to see in the coming years how bigger and bolder challenges to establishment authority play out, and what sort of response does the state use to defend its grip on power. As of yet, it seems the state hasn't really caught on to the fact of elite overproduction, given that it is still publicly pushing goals like 50% gross enrollment ratio in higher education, which is an objective officially announced in our new education policy. Considering how we are lagging so far behind in creating new white collar jobs for all the fresh graduates entering the labor pool, let alone adequately expanding elite positions, it seems like a given that the Indian state is going to vastly multiply its own worst enemy, failed elite aspirants. And that is certainly going to adversely affect the long term viability of the Indian state. With that being said, we'll conclude this episode, guys. Do like, comment, and subscribe to this channel if you enjoyed watching this video and would like to watch more such content in the future.